For the first time since 2000, Buffalo State played in an ECAC Bowl game. Their opponents were the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets, who had just recently defeated the 19th-ranked Washington and Jefferson. While the Bengals entered 3-0 all-time in ECAC Bowls, they faced quite the challenge thanks to the snowstorm that hit the western New York region. In order to post their first 8-win season since 1998, they'd have to overcome a week without practices.
Buffalo State starts with the ball, but immediately turn it over. Kyle Hoppy flips to Rich Pete on the option, but he can't hang on. Josh Tolliver recovers. Waynesburg ball now. Carter Hill fakes the handoff and lets it rip to Tim Cooper for a 15-yard score. Yellow Jackets ahead 7-zip just 18 seconds in. Buffalo State answers back. Hoppy unleashes the cannon to Ryan Carney for a 51-yard score. It's Carney's 11th touchdown reception of the season. That breaks the school record. Carney waits in the Ballers Lounge, but only he has VIP. Waynesburg tries to get the ground game going early, but Jake Forsyth gets flipped in the air and loses the ball. Scott Cohen comes away from the pile, and it's Bengals ball. They go 3-and-out on offense, but Anthony Sanders won't give momentum. Where do you think you're going? Sacked. Buffalo State adds to its lead. Hoppy connects with Carney for another score, this time from 18 yards out. Carney turns around and goes, "Where is everyone?" There's Edwin, first person in on every celebration. Waynesburg back at it. Forsyth runs into his blockers, letting Andrew Cleveland strip the ball loose. Marquise Artis pounces on it like a cat, which means he gets to bang the gun! Buffalo State hands it back over though. Josh Mundell cheats in the deep ball, running instead of backpedaling, and gets a pick as a result. Waynesburg goes 3-and-out, so it's forced to punt. Mike Do-It-All Doherty is back to return, and after fielding it backwards, he sees a nice lane in front. He cuts to the right and follows his blockers down the sideline for a 44-yard gain before getting forced out by the punter. Despite the great field position, Buffalo State gives it right back. Jesse Williams wants a touchdown badly, but he gets spun around and John Sikora knocks it loose. 5 turnovers combined by the teams in the first quarter. Second quarter now. Rich Pete got injured, so in steps Trey Jones. Mr. Zigzag follows the big guy and makes a cut for a 17-yard gain. The drive halts in a punt, but Waynesburg gives up 15 yards trying to leap over the blockers. Will Chezire's swarm tackle goes for naught as it's a first down. With extra momentum, Hoppy threads the needle to Mike Doherty in the corner of the end zone for his third score of the day. Whoa, that fence is a little too close to the field. Buffalo State pulls ahead 21-7. Turn up time. Carter Hill tries to get Waynesburg back in it with a deep ball. Cheshire picks it off, but Buffalo State is called for holding. Given a second life, Hill makes it count. He hits Bernie Thompson with a 26-yard touchdown pass, catching Sherman Nelson jumping early. Buffalo State's not going to let this one slip away, though. Hoppy fakes the option and zings it to Doherty for a 41-yard gain. Hoppy caps off the drive with a 1-yard quarterback keeper. Buffalo State retains its 14-point lead, now 28-14. Waynesburg tries to get a quick score before the half, but Shaq Frederick sacks Hill for a 14-yard loss. Shack attack. Holding was on Waynesburg. Mark Montana nails a school record 52-yard field goal on the final play of the half to send Buffalo State in with a 31-14 lead. Third quarter now. Buffalo State converts on 4th and 5. Hoppy hits Jones for a 6-yard gain. Hoppy works his way down the field, hitting a wide-open Doherty down the sideline for a 21-yard gain. It took 3 guys just to bring him down. Trey Jones caps off the drive with a 6-yard score. He takes the option and sees nothing but space ahead. 38-14. Back on offense, Hoppy sees pressure from his right and begins to take off left, but the ball slips loose. Waynesburg recovers. Later in the third, Hill gets picked off by Sherman Nelson, but a pass interference call on Mitchell Thomas keeps the drive alive. He'll eventually go down, but it doesn't matter. Hill once again gets the second life and cashes in. Sherm jumps early, allowing Andrew English to get better positioning. Waynesburg goes for 2 to get within 16. Hill sees blown coverage and lobs it to Bernie Thomas for this 2-point conversion, and the score now reads 38-22. Fourth quarter now. Hoppy feels the pocket collapsing, so he takes off and sidesteps 2 tackles before getting forced out of bounds for a 23-yard gain. Trey Jones ends the drive with a second score. He takes the pitch left and can pretty much walk his way in. Great blocking. 45-22. Buffalo State adds to its lead midway through the fourth. Hoppy's throw was just a tad behind, but Billy Joyner hangs on and bounces off a tackle for a 26-yard score. After talking to some players, I found out that this celebration right here is the Ballers Lounge. Okay. Playing for pride, Waynesburg maintains its aggressiveness. Hill hooks up with Louis Lavelle for a 29-yard touchdown pass. Waynesburg goes for 2, but Buffalo State generates pressure and Hill is forced to throw it away. Waynesburg tries an onside kick and recovers as Mike Lopachowski wins the positioning battle. Time is ticking away, but don't tell Waynesburg. Hill and Lavelle connect for another score. This one's a 22-yarder. It's an 18-point game. Waynesburg goes for 2. Hill avoids the pressure and hits Bernie Thompson to convert. The score now reads 52-36. Another onside kick, but this time Buffalo State recovers. DJ Spencer catches it and goes into field position. The game is pretty much over, but there were school records at stake. With this catch, Doherty's 14th grab broke the receptions record in a game. Joe Oka got the next carry. Would he finally get his first collegiate touchdown? Nope. Better luck next year. Buffalo State adds one final score. Doherty gets his 10th touchdown of the season, while Hoppy ties the school record with his 5th passing touchdown in a game.
Watch the films tomorrow, guys. I'm going to find out who the hell is responsible for that cold water. God help you if you're not a senior.
Coach Zinni did it.
Gentlemen, hey, congratulations on a great victory and championship today, guys. I love the way we did it. Gave a little bit there at the end. But I tell you what, guys, I'm darn proud of what you've done. The lessons learned, seniors, take them with you for a lifetime. You underclassmen, as I always say, you guys are the lucky ones, because you get to do it all again next year. Yeah. I wanted you to make a vow that we take another step this next year. Let's make it happen, guys. Bring it in one day, one last.
All right, Buffalo
I love it.
Coach.
Bengals on 3, gentlemen. 1, 2, 3.
Bengals!
Congratulations on an excellent season to all the student athletes.
Coach.
B Lounge, number 1, man. Mike D, best receiver in Buck State history. Look at him. Right there. That's my man right here. Best receiver in the history of Bengals right there. It's all good because he needed it. It's my man. Y'all gonna see him again somewhere, all right? Remember that. ECAC Championship, what are you gonna do next, Michael Doherty?
I'm taking my man and my other man. We're going to Disneyland.
We're going to Disneyland!
Buffalo State wins 59-36, accruing its first 8-win season since 1998. Plenty of records set. Doherty owns all 3 of the catches record, 15 in a game, 62 in a season, and 176 over a career. Carney had 12 receiving touchdowns and 25.8 yards per catch in a season.
I'm proud to say that the program has grinded itself back to where the success that I expect, I guess I would say, AJ. I'm so extremely proud of this particular group of young men. The type of season they had and what they had to endure this week, given the weather situations and the travel that it took, nothing got in their way, and they were determined to make sure they got this championship. So it's a great step for us. We've been asking the question, have we turned the corner? And I'd like to say we've turned the corner, AJ. Well, I'll tell you, that's as good of a group of receivers and running back that we've had here at Buffalo State. Their statistics prove that out. Mike and Richard now leave a real, quite a legacy here at Buffalo State football. Ryan Carney still has another chapter to write. And Kyle Hoppy got a great season underneath his belt. That experience is going to pay off. So you put a smile on your face as you kind of think about a little bit about next year. I like to think that the better football team today, first of all, AJ. In a lot of ways, it lived up to my expectations in a lot of ways. But again, the adversity that we kind of faced this week with the weather and the travel and to come down here, but our guys maintained that level of intensity that they had last week against Brockport. And they came out of right from the get-go, and it really showed throughout the 60 minutes of a football game.
I mean, mentally, it was all mental to me. It's always good to practice, but I knew we were going to come here ready to play.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get outside at all, but we were in the gym running through all our plays and just getting the mental aspect of it. We didn't really need to be hitting each other this late in the season. We've done that all the past 10 weeks before that, so just the mental preparation just got us ready for this game.
Well, I didn't expect to get this guy. I think the award goes to him, but I knew we were going to come and win. It had nothing to do with anything. I wasn't worried about anything. I just wanted to get here, win, and get out. It's my last game, but it's never going to be the same. But I love these guys. I'll remember them forever.
I mean, it's up there. Winning any kind of championship is great. It's tough with all the seniors here with Mike leaving. Get a little bit emotional about it. It was a little bit more emotional for me in high school because that was my senior year, so I understand what Mike's going through here. And going out with a win is all you can really ask for.
At first, I wasn't too focused. I was worried about my brother. Rich is my brother. So, but then after a while, I had to realize that it's about the team. I got to put the team on my back, get us going, make sure we go home with this win.
Honestly, it wasn't a lot of up and downs, honestly. There was a lot of hard working and dedication, and it just seemed like everybody was focused and come out this year and just really show what we can do, because we knew in the past years that we were just bringing people back from every other team that we've had. So we knew that basically, we'd have vets on the squad that can lead up everybody. What was at stake? I feel like everybody comes from a background that, things are easily taken from them. So we didn't want to lose. Everything was on the line, and we realized what was at stake in these last two games.